What happens if you do 100 squats every single day for 30 days? Let's take a look and see. After this video, I am going to be doing this for 30 days just to see how true it is. Day 1, don't tiptoe. Sure, you want to have good form. Failure. Most beginners can only do 30 squats in a row. Okay, just because you can't do 100 squats in a row doesn't mean it's failure. So, bit of extreme language there. Day 2, relaxed feeling. Endorphins flood your body after the exhausting exercise. Maybe feel like you probably need to do more than squats though. Have a more rounded exercise. That is just exercise benefits in general, not just squats. Day 3 is sleeping better. Quality of your sleeps at night improves. Most likely not, especially if you are experiencing soreness during day 3, then that probably means you might have worse sleep. Day 4, there's the soreness. Your legs ache as the delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS, sets in. For me, that is usually 2 days after an exercise, so it would have been day 3 for me, which would make sleeping a little bit more difficult. Day 5, decreased performance. You can only do 25 squats due to fatigued and sore legs. Maybe, yeah, you might be more sore than you would normally be, so you can't do as many as before. So if 30 was your max, you might only be able to do 25. Day 6, lactic acid builds up. That's the same as soreness. That's just what soreness feels like. When you do have lactic acid building up, then you get more sore during that time. Taking in a deep breath when exercising helps get rid of lactic acid faster. Don't know if that's true. Day 7, limping. Walking becomes harder as your muscles are still aching. You can mostly walk normal when you are sore still, but this is just like the typical leg day thing where if you are doing a ton of leg exercises, you might have trouble walking a little bit. Day 8, increased appetite. Eats an extra 1,000 calories a day to keep your energy level up. Don't do that. You'll likely not have increased appetite just from doing more squats a day. Depending on your exercise routine or how much you're moving per day, that could make your appetite be increased. If that does happen, don't jump up a full 1,000 calories. That is a lot to change right away. Go up 100 calories at a time. Try to see if you need to adjust your food that you're eating at other points in the day too. So don't just think, oh, I'm working out now, I need to eat more. Try and be a little more strategic with it. 9, more flexible hips improves your dancing ability, endurance, etc. You might have more flexible hips to be able to go into a deeper squat at this point. You can do some stretching before your squats as well, doing like a deep squat stretch, holding a pole in front of you or something like that. 10, burning calories. Squats reduce abdominal fat, leaving you with sexy tummy. Yeah, you won't get a six-pack from doing squats. Knee pains. Poor squatting posture can give you knee pain. That seems true. Unbreakable bones. Working out will help you get more dense bones, like it says there. Unbreakable is not true. Muscular endurance. On day 13, you can now complete 50 squats non-stop. Yeah, the more you do something, the more reps you give it, the better you get at it, and the more likely you can do more of that. Day 14, less sweating. Your body also adapts to cooling down without much water. That seems very dependent on the person. That's probably not true, for 14 days at least. Day 15, fitter pelvic region, pointing to the butt. This causes your big O's to be more intense. I don't know what that's trying to say, but sure, your butt will be stronger. Healthier skin, that is more related to having a better exercise routine. 17, testosterone levels rise. Every girl you see makes Jimmy stand up and say hello. What? It doesn't make sense, but also I hope people don't say hello to me. I'm too introverted for that. Day 18, apple bottom, okay. Squats can lift saggy bum and tighten it. Sure. Popping bum as opposed to an apple bottom. Wider squats works your glutes, giving you a bigger bum. Girls whistling, no. Day 25. happy girlfriend or partner. Your girl will love your figure and your bed. So maybe love your figure. Hopefully she loves you for other things too. 29, thick quads muscles. You wear your shorts more confidently to display your great legs. That could happen. You could be more confident. You could like the way you look a little bit more. Typically, you need to be doing other things along with these types of things to be losing weight or be transforming your figure at all. But yeah, you could start to notice more vascularity in your legs or some outlines to some muscles. And that would be it. We're not doing day 33, but you can get some lethal kicks. So let's go ahead and try and see if any of this is true. We're gonna go for 30 days with 100 squats per day. On day 1, I did 45. Clearly doing 30 is not failure. Didn't feel any more relaxed. For me, on day 3 is really when I felt the most soreness. But by day 8, that soreness was gone. This did get very repetitive, sometimes annoying, but I was able to use my cat as a weight one of the times because he wouldn't leave me alone. Other times I had the kettlebell. I didn't feel any more flexible than I did on day 1. Didn't burn any additional calories than normal, really. My plan for the 30 days was to do the weekdays using the kettlebell for a little bit of extra weight. It's just 15 pounds added on. And then on the weekends, not having any weight, kind of using those as a bit of recovery. And day 15 is when I really started to feel like I could do more than the original amount. On day 1, I did 45 in a row. On day 15, I was able to get over 50 pretty easily. But on day 22 is when I really started to notice my left hip flexor starting to hurt. And I wanted to take it a little bit easier, but by the time day 26 came, that started to hurt a little bit less. And because days 18, 19, and 29 all mentioned something about the size or the look, I did measure on day 4 what my thighs and butt measurements were. 43.5, 26 even, 26 even. So I'm gonna measure right now and see what we are. Those measurements from day 4 will be on the screen right now, and I'll put them side by side here once I get the other measurements. 25.25, slightly bigger actually at 25.5, 42.75. So down in size across the board, which is actually what I'm trying to do because I'm in the middle of a 90-day transformation challenge. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Day 30, time to see how many I can do. Oh. 77. I'm gonna finish these up. Let me know what other challenges to try.